Okay, welcome this morning. I am going to open the Crook County Board of County Commissioners special meeting on Monday, June 29th at 9 a.m. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Kelly, I'm going to have you start us on the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kelly. Okay. On the special agenda, the first thing we have is public comment. So, I guess, Julie, would you like to comment?
I could, thank you.
Okay. And is there anyone online who would like to comment? If you would, please raise your hand. And then obviously put it in the chat box. Okay, looks like we're good. So the first thing we're going to move with is the consent agenda, which has 3 matters. One about delegation of authority for wildfire season, matter of appointing members to Plat 1 Road District Board, and mutual termination of a grant. Do I have any discussion on the consent agenda? Seeing no discussion, do I have a motion? Brian, are you unmuted?
Has to unmute at the top, right?
It shows that you're muted.
There,
There you go.
you guys had me muted. So I make a motion to accept the consent agenda as set forth.
Okay, and I will second that motion. Is there any discussion?
No discussion.
Seeing no discussion, all those in favor all those in favor?
Barney, aye.
Hermrick, aye. Seth isn't present. Well, I guess that's it. Okay, motion passes. So now we're going to go on to discussion. Pinecrest Ridge subdivision plat signing with John Eisler. John isn't here. Are you doing this?
No, I'm not, and I'm assuming he didn't talk to you, Eric.
I have not heard, no.
I would recommend we move that to the end of the agenda. I'll send John a quick Teams message and see if
Okay, we will be moving that to the end of the agenda. Now we're on supplemental budget hearing, resolution 2026-28, adopting a supplemental budget for Crook County fiscal year 25-26 with Christina.
Good morning, Commissioners. Christina Herron, Crook County Finance Director. This resolution 2026-28 is to adopt a supplemental budget for fiscal year 25 to 26. And it proposes the supplemental budget to accept revenue and adjust expenditure budget appropriations for the current fiscal year 2026. I can read through it if you would like and describe what it is, because it's a little bit different than a typical.
Okay, then why don't you do that?
Perfect.
Christina?
So this resolution is required to recognize an existing lease agreement in accordance with updated governmental lease accounting requirements under GASB statement number 87. This adjustment increases appropriations solely to reflect the required accounting treatment of this lease. It does not represent new operational spending, a new financial obligation, or a change in county services. So this is just because of the way under GASB 87 we're required to account for leases for governmental funds under the modified accrual method of accounting as required. So I can answer any questions, but do just want to stress that this is no additional spending authority. It does not authorize any new programs, purchases, or services. And this lease and the payment for the lease were already approved in the current budget.
Brian, do you have any questions of Christina?
No, I reviewed it. I don't have any questions, and I would make a motion if you were ready for it.
I have no questions, so I think that would be great.
I make a motion to approve resolution 2026-20.
Wait a minute. Do we need to open it up to the public?
We do have to have a public hearing for this
Okay.
one, yes.
Okay, so I'm opening up the public hearing in the matter of the supplemental budget hearing. Is there anyone online or present who would like to ask a question or discuss this matter? There's anyone online, can you raise your hand? Seeing none, I close the public hearing. Now, Brian, now can we do this or do we need two?
We're good.
We're good. Now, Brian, sorry I interrupted you before, but let's continue.
Nope. I make a motion to approve resolution 2026-28, adopting a supplemental budget for Crook County fiscal year 2025-2026.
I second that motion. Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Barney, aye.
Hermrick, aye. Seeing nothing, motion passes. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christina.
Thanks, Christina.
Okay, and now we need Kelly up here. We're going to consider Order 2026-31, delegation of authority to Commissioner Barney and County Legal Counsel to execute and submit FAA grant number 3-41-0051-024-2026 and 3-41-0051-025-2026 on behalf of Crook County related to airport development funding.
Wow.
Well,
was a
I
mouthful,
say
wasn't
a
it?
lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
So as you can see, we have a package deal this morning on this item. First of all, Kelly Caulfield, Airport Manager for the record. So requesting this morning, there's a couple items here. So the first two is requesting approval of the two FAA grants. One grant, which is 024-2026, which is a design and engineering grant from the FAA for a runway 2911 overlay project. So this is just the design and engineering. The grant is a total of $295,901. That's a 95% match. So we'll be coming up with 5% of that. The second grant is 025-2026 and a total amount of $137,000, and that goes towards our T hangar project. That is actually the project is already complete. This is the last in a series of grants from the FAA to finish off that project. So that's my request on those two items. There's a third item on here, and actually, if I can ask Eric to maybe he can describe and request.
Commissioners, as you read in the grant itself, the grant does not require that it be accepted electronically. However, the cover letter does say that the grants ought to be signed electronically. And since there's not a lot of time between now and July 1, what you have in front of you is Order 2026-31, which would delegate authority to Commissioner Barney to electronically accept these two grants. If for whatever reason Commissioner Barney is not available, then either Kelly or Will, as airport manager or county manager, would be able to accept. The order also states that county staff members are authorized to execute and transmit such other ancillary documents so long as they are not in conflict with the grant agreement and furtherance of the grant's purposes. And that would include the attorney certification that's described in the grant agreement. Once the grant is signed, then the county's attorney would execute a certification saying that it was properly executed and it is binding obligation. The obligation to send that certificate in has to be completed the day of or the following day following execution of the grant itself.
So my question to you would be, is it better to do this in two motions, one to accept the grant and then one to accept Order 2026-31?
Yes, I might suggest first approving the order and then a motion to approve each of the two grants.
So two motions on the different grants, or can we lump the grants together?
And I think because they're substantially similar, Kelly described the major differences between them. So I think you would be able to say, we want to approve both grant 024 and 025.
Okay. Brian, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. Well, maybe I have one. I think regardless of who signs it, Eric, do you not have to do a fact letter from the attorney?
Yes, that the FAA is not going to accept the county's acceptance unless we send in the certification.
Okay, I just was double checking. So I will make a motion to pass ordinance 2026-31, delegating authority to Commissioner Barney and County Legal Counsel to execute and submit the FAA grants.
And that includes I have one more question. That includes your certification that Brian just asked about in that order. Okay, and I will second that motion. Okay, is there any discussion?
No?
Seeing no discussion, I call for the vote. All those in favor?
Barney, aye.
Hermrick, aye. Motion passes. Do you want me to make the second one, or are you ready?
The second one is to authorize for the federal grant number 3-410051-024 2026, and also 3-41-0051-025-206.
I will second your motion. Is there any discussion?
None?
I have no discussion. I will call for the vote. All those in favor?
Barney, aye.
Hermrick, aye. Motion passes. Okay. And now I think we need a little reversal here, because we got to go back to John. And John, you were going to bring forth the Pinecrest Ridge subdivision plat signing.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. John Ister, Community Development Director. My apologies for missing my first assignment here. Usually I get put on last on these agendas.
Well, you were
Not
special
today. I was special today.
Oh, you're in front of the line.
So I'm here today. Yes, we have the Pinecrest Ridge plat here to be signed. This was approved a couple years ago, and I think the developers are eager to get this thing signed and recorded before the end of the fiscal year. So it's a 10-lot subdivision up on the Rimrock. And so if you have any questions, I'm here. Otherwise, it was approved by the Planning Commission and all the other parties.
Sounds good. Brian, do you have any questions?
No, I believe this is the final phase 3 maybe of this. So I'm out of town. Does it have to be signed today? Can it be signed tomorrow when I return?
Tomorrow, yeah, it's July 1st is Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so if it's signed, I'll get it before the end of this fiscal year. So if it's signed tomorrow and get recorded tomorrow, that should be fine.
Okay. I'll sign it tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, I will make a motion to approve the signing of Pinecrest Ridge subdivision record number 217-24-000-166 planning.
Barney seconds.
And do we need to put in anything about signing out of office?
Yeah, good question. Since you're here, you of course have the opportunity to sign today. I think we have in the discussion that'll be in the recording of the minutes that Commissioner Barney is out of town, and so that he will sign tomorrow. I think that inclusion in the minutes will be sufficient.
I'm sorry, Commissioner, may I interject here? There's only one signature line on behalf of the commissioners. So if you guys make a motion to approve, maybe just you could sign on behalf of all the commissioners.
Oh, well, then I guess that even sounds even better. Okay, so the motion's been made and it's been seconded. Is there any discussion, Brian, or any questions?
No question. So I don't have to come home to sign it then? I could take another couple of weeks or something?
Yeah, knock yourself out, Brian. Have fun out there.
Good man. Thank you, sir.
Now, just because John said that doesn't mean Will and I are agreeing to that part of the motion. I just want you to know.
John. Yeah, I think
Oh, Will gave you freedom. Okay, you got it, Brian. Okay.
Great.
All
So
those-
I second.
Okay, oh, okay. Since it's been, the motion's been made and seconded, no discussion, or is there any discussion?
No.
All those in favor?
Barney, aye.
Hermrick, aye. Okay, seeing, motion passes. And then
Thank you,
it,
Commissioners.
okay, is there any, manager's report?
I don't have a report this morning. Thank you.
Is there any commissioner report, Commissioner Barney?
No, I have nothing to report.
And neither do I have anything to report. So seeing that, is there a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
Wait, I have one more thing. I forgot public comment. Is there any public comment? Okay, seeing no public comment from the audience, is there any public comment online? Raise your hand if there is. Seeing none, restate your motion. Sorry, Brian.
I move to adjourn.
And I will second that. All those in favor?
Barney, aye.
Hermrick, aye. Meeting is adjourned.